Hello friends. So today we'll be discussing about what is a unitary matrix. So this is the spelling unitary matrix. So unitary matrix is basically a matrix which is a complex matrix. Okay. So what is a complex matrix? A complex matrix is a matrix whose sum of the elements can be complex numbers. For example, if we see this particular matrix, this is a complex matrix because this particular number is complex here. So this is the first condition. Second condition is has to be a square matrix. Square matrix is, that is, the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Let's say we have n rows, then we have n columns. Okay. And the third condition for a unitary matrix is basically if we multiply the matrix with its own transpose conjugate. So what is conjugate transpose? I will tell you. So for example, this is a unitary matrix U, and if we denote the conjugate transpose as U star, then it becomes I. So the conjugate transpose is the inverse of the matrix itself. So I'll tell you what is a conjugate transpose. So let's say we have a matrix like this. So 3, 4, 1 plus iota, 6, 2 plus 3 iota, 9, 8, 6 minus iota, and minus 3 maybe. Okay, anything. So in this case, what we have is a complex square matrix because it's both the dimensions are same and it has some complex numbers put in there. So let's call it U. Then U star will be defined as, first let's do the conjugate. So it will be 3, 6, 8, 4, 2 plus 3 iota. So we'll simultaneously do negative of that also. So conjugate of a complex number is, if the number is 2 plus 3 iota, then conjugate will be 2 minus 3 iota. That is, we negate the complex part and we keep the real number part as it is. So this is the conjugate of it. So it becomes 2 minus 3 iota. Then we have 6 minus iota. This becomes 6 plus iota. Okay. This is minus. Okay. And then we have 1 plus iota. This becomes 1 minus iota. And then 9 and minus 3 remain as it is. So this is the conjugate transpose. So writing here. Okay. So if we multiply both of them, then it should be the identity matrix. That is, both the matrices are inverse of each other. So then it is called a unitary matrix. So I have taken any random matrix. This multiplication need not be identity matrix. So they need not be inverse of each other. But in the case of unitary matrix, they should be inverse of each other. That condition should also be satisfied, which is the third condition. Hope you liked the video. Thank you, friends.